Hello and welcome. So last week let's see, what were we doing this week? Oh, yeah, it's mostly acquiring money and party members, so... And I think we just got done killing some people in this church. But there's nothing to raid right now, because I was already in here to save... well, attempt to save... oh, and what's his name? Anders' friend.
There's always pretenders out at night. Sometimes you have to correct them. Good coin in it, too.
And, yep, we're about to go take care of that. Ah, it's where Fenris is. What? You guys are supposed to be confused. In their confusion, they did the tactically smart thing. I'm absolutely certain that people in that house will not have any warning that we're going to be there coming in. Because, you know, nothing at all has happened. Yeah, not anything loud. And off we go.
Keep this up. Take you. Using potion. I can finish. Needs a good spanking.
Okay. Pile of bodies there. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. There's still one spot there. Okay. There's that to do. I think we've already gotten the guys for Lowtown. Not sure about the docks though. Oh, there's something I was going to mention. The fact that in this game you can't actually... There's not much to change with your companion's equipment. I mean, you can change the weapons, but actual armor, or they just have their standard stuff. Which, I mean, it does simplify things, at least in that respect, but I don't know. Managing, like, you know, multiple party members' equipment can be kind of annoying, but it's also it'd be nice to be able to have like more ability to modify, well, capacity to modify how your party members are, like, what they're kitted out to do.
outside. They can change us.
Alright, I guess I'm going to have to conclude that I did, in fact, clear out all the bandits from this area. I might make another trip out to like at the end, make a trip out and just make another round of the city at night to make sure, but that jeez, Fenris, you're not going to clear the bodies out? What kind of statues are these? There's weird art there, and also there are mushrooms growing onto the floor. You might want to get that looked at.
Grigio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar. Denarius used to have me pour it for his guests. My appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
I can't imagine why they would be put off.
You say what's on your mind. I'll give you that. It's good I can still take pleasure in the small things.
You've had a difficult life.
I'd rather not speak more of it.
Are you certain? I'm willing to listen.
To my whining? Very charitable of you. I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there. Tell me, have you never wanted to return to Ferelden?
I have no home left to return to.
The Blight is over. You could rebuild what you lost. Do you truly not want to?
My mother came from Kirkwall. Our heritage is here.
Having a place where you can put down roots, I understand. Still, to have the option must be gratifying.
You've been on the run a long time, then.
3 years now. Denarius has a way of finding me. Perhaps it is the markings. Whatever the means, it never takes him long to follow. This is the first time I've given him reason to pause. I suppose there are advantages in numbers.
Haven't you sought help before?
Hirelings, when I could steal the coin. Never anyone of substance. Until you. Denarius will not give up, however. I await his return.
What if he does give up? What then?
Then I go to him. I will not live with a wolf at my back.
Sounds like the right idea to me.
If it comes to that, I doubt it will.
You could track your former master down, I assume.
I imagine he has returned to Minrathous, though I dare not go near the city while he is alive. No, it is better to wait for him to leave his fortress, fight from a fortified position. I do not expect your help when that day comes, but I would not turn it aside.
Do you intend to keep living here?
I haven't decided. For now, it's as good as any other place. I would return to Saharan if I could, but there is no life for me there.
Is that where you're from?
So I've been told.
Were you very young when you left then?
Perhaps.
Maybe it's just me, but it sounds like you want to stick around.
I could see myself staying, for the right reasons. I should thank you again for helping me against the hunters.
Yes, you should.
Had I known Ansel would find me a woman so capable, I might have asked him to look sooner.
You sound like you're about to ask for a loan.
Well, this mansion does require some upkeep. Perhaps I'll practice my flattery for your next visit? With any luck, I'll become better at it.
Replace her with him. Okay.
Let's finish this!
Hello, Danzig.
Why, look here, boys. Volunteers. Clap 'em in irons and let's see what the Tevinters will pay for 'em.
Make him talk.
I can do that.
Andraste's great flaming ass! How did you do that? Never mind, I've stashed the boy in a cave, a smuggler hideout on the Wounded Coast. Tevinters will be by to finish the deal today. Now, can I go?
Sure. Oh, wait. I meant no.
Evelyn actually did like that.
Looks like they took him to some bolt hole in the Wounded Coast. I wonder if that's near the Injured Cliffs.
Or the Limping Hills? Massive Head Trauma Bay? No? Just me? Forget I said anything.
Well, I appreciated that.
Done.
Stayed your whole life then?
Like my father before me. What of it?
Didn't your family consider that dangerous?
There are mages who go their whole lives without ever falling prey to a demon. Many of them, in fact.
And if the Templars came looking for you, that would not be danger enough.
Okay. Go to the Hanged Man. It's the thing which I tend to do. This is like
Let's have again, huh?
You have to when you're dealing with this lot. Let's see how you like drop men pinching your ass and then lick you. Oh.
But yeah, I tend to like to finish everything there is to do in an area and then leave, just basically staying there until it's done.
The Ferelden, eh? The Red Iron said you might help me. Some raider captains are having secret meetings at night in Lowtown. The job's simple. Break up the meeting and kill every one of the bastards.
That's not much to go on.
It's enough to do the job.
Just tell me where they are.
All the details are in this letter. If you manage to eavesdrop on the meeting before you kill them, there'll be extra in it for you. I'll be here.
We used to have another bartender here, you know.
Oh?
He went into the back room for another keg of ale one day and never returned. So you be careful going back there.
I promise. If I go back there, I won't be alone.
Maker. I think he's ignoring me now. Hey! Is my coin not good enough for you? Oh, Hawk. Thanks for helping me with that little problem I had. You going to buy me a drink to celebrate our victory?
You drink the swill here.
It's an acquired taste.
Oh, before I forget, are you still looking for work? Because I have a friend who needs some help.
Is this a friend or a friend?
I never let him steer my ship, if that's what you're asking. From what I hear, he doesn't have good control of his rudder. His name's Martin. He has a room right here in the Hanged Man. Tell him I sent you. Now, you going to leave me to my drinking or what?
You've been nursing that empty mug for hours. Get another drink or get out.
Be off with you. I'll do what I please. Hey, Nora. You and me in my room upstairs. What do you say?
Not if you were the last man in the free marches.
So he comes out wearing nothing but his boots. We have a few drinks and everyone's laughing at him, but he doesn't care. He was naked. Just airing things out, he said. Ah!
You ever listed it?
I was a slave.
Still, it was your home, right? The only one you remember. Does it ever feel strange not to be there?
Sometimes. That does not mean I would go back.
My, you're jumpy. Look at you, cowering in a corner. What happened to the fearless, dashing raider I used to know?
I'm not a raider anymore, Isabella. I'm just an honest merchant now.
Please, Martin. You wouldn't know honest if I tied you up and spanked you with it.
You tie him up. I'll go find some honesty.
Very funny, Isabella. You said you could find me help. This is the best you could do, eh?
Your friend's such a charmer, Bella.
Isn't he? You want the help or not?
Yes, I want help. I need someone to help me find out where the raiders have hidden my stolen cargo. This job's as easy as a peg-legged tavern wench. And there's good coin in it to boot.
It's your cargo. You look for it.
Those raiders are still looking for me. I'm not going to draw their attention.
What did the raiders do to you?
They closed in on my ship and forced her into the cliffs. My crew and I barely made it out alive. They must have salvaged the cargo when it washed ashore.
Are the raiders a big problem around here?
They've got some big plan for Kirkwall, or so I've heard. If they're not a problem now, they will be soon.
You used to be a raider. What happened?
Yes, I was a raider. Back then it was just smuggling and petty thievery. It's changed since that madman Ianto took power around here. Extortion, murder, kidnapping. He does it all.
I think raiders would, raid.
It's just not to my taste. I tried to get out, but he didn't like that. This scar on my neck, he gave it to me. Slit my throat and threw me overboard. I tried to start a new life away from this bullshit. And he has his men chase me down and steal my cargo.
Starting over is a noble goal. I'm sure we can help you.
Kind of surprised they'd think he was alive at all.
Why would the raiders want your cargo? Is it valuable?
How should I know why they want it? It's just spices and herbs. Nothing special.
Historically, spices and herbs were well, spices at least, were pretty valuable. Herbs, well, would depend on how far away they're from.
I'll take care of it.
You'll need to look around the docks. The crates bear the seal of the Orlesian Port Authority, so you'll know it when you see it.
You're assuming I know what an Orlesian Port Authority seal looks like.
It's fancy. Just like everything Orlesian. I've had it with the raiders, and this cargo is the key to me getting on the straight and narrow. You're doing me a huge favor here, friend. Thank you, and be careful.
Alright. Secret rendezvous. Excuse me.
I lost 2 of my men for damned wheat.
If it flies Amaranthine colors, you say...
Careful, lick spittle.
My men and I aren't accustomed to taking orders. The Viscount's pardon comes with strings. If Amaranthine is left unchecked, they will rule the Waking Sea.
Piss on that. What do I care?
A dozen war galleys hunting your kind to extinction says you'll care.
Messere, someone's nearby.
That's interesting. The Viscount's offering pardon in exchange for privateering. Interesting, that.
Someone powerful in Kirkwall wants the raiders to attack Amaranthine's ships.
As I suspected. You've earned a bonus. You've done for Eldin and Amaranthine a great service.
I got it all figured out. And that's a fact, is it?
Think about it. Why would it start in Ferelden? A dirty backwater full of dogs and the occasional sheep. It took decades for the other blights to run their courses. This one? Less than 2 years, don't you see? It never happened. It was all a
In bed?
I know. Shocking, isn't it? You see, Sweetness. Men are only good for one thing. Women are good for 6.
6? Which 6?
Isabella!
Andrew's Clinic. Hey, Anders.
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
You'd be surprised how people just tell me their darkest secrets. I must look trustworthy.
You look... something. True. Proud. Like even if you don't agree with me, you'll be honest. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
Still creepy.
Fine. What would you do? How would you try to stand against the Templars? If you're born with magic, they hear about it. They search your little rat-spit village and find you. They tell your parents they'll be thrown in prison if they ever ask about you, stripped of their rights in the eyes of the Maker. And if you run away, they hunt you down. Again, and again, and again.
It is kind of surprising that they kept just tracking him down and didn't, like, kill him or make him tranquil.
You're speaking from personal experience.
Andraste's words were that magic must not rule over man. It is not ruling to simply wish for the same rights as any man. For 1,000 years we've bowed to them. But someday that will change.
Alright, I earned some rivalry with him. I don't really care. Alright. It's kind of annoying that there isn't an exit right by Anders. Here's Clinic. Alright, where to next?
How dare you! I am guard captain! I won't be treated like this! Ferelden, bitch, this was none of your affair! I'll see you hanged, quartered! This will not stand!
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples. Such poor character. But you, Aveline Valen, have proven your loyalty and ability.
The guard deserves better than him, Messire.
Indeed. The Viscount would have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, months at least. But who better to rebuild respect than the woman who exposed this embarrassment? Resolve any outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
Congratulations.
Always where you need. Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Okay.
So much coin with that.
Oh, there was banter, which I completely missed.
Sorry.
Taffy?
Have you seen him?
Karen, was it? No. There are many Templars in Kirkwall, woman.
Please, can you help me? My brother.
What happened to your brother?
Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith. And now my brother is gone.
What have you heard about the Templars?
People harboring escaped mages just disappear. Templars interrogate and threaten passers-by. My friend has a cousin who's a mage, and she says he was made tranquil against his will. You hear more with every passing day.
Yes, that is the way tranquility is used. If a mage is deemed to be dangerous, they're made tranquil. That's at least what's in theory supposed to be used. How it's supposed to be used. I can't imagine someone who is a danger to themselves, or a danger to others with their magic, would willingly submit to that.
What do people say about Knight Commander Meredith?
Oh, she has many admirers. They laud the service she does in keeping the mages in check. But others say she is terribly fierce, and utterly without pity, that she sees demons everywhere. It is dangerous even to whisper such things.
I'm here to help you. Just tell me what you know.
Karen would write me every day. Then suddenly, no more letters. I wrote him many times with no response. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
Your brother may indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance, in your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. Maker bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
Good day to you.
Magistrate Vanard.
You there, Ferelden. I wish to speak with you. You've gained quite a reputation with the Red Iron Mercenary Band. I find myself in need of someone with your special talents.
You've heard a lot about me, but apparently not enough to know my name.
I'm guessing you don't mean my ability to juggle small rodents to Orlesian ballads.
If that is your greatest skill, then I have been misinformed. I am looking for muscle, not whatever it was you were just describing. A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
An abandoned ruin as opposed to an inhabited ruin.
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
We're both intelligent people. There's something in the ruins, isn't there?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
Do you know what manner of beasts they are?
I don't know what they look like. I've never seen one myself. The guards say these things have already torn through a full company of men.
But don't know enough to actually describe them at all.
I'm sure if you send in enough men this time, they'd do fine.
No. The more guards who know, the easier it is for this to get out. Those men gossip like old fishwives.
So the wives of fish are particularly gossipy. That's interesting. I know what it actually means. But, yeah.
It would be easier to seal up the entrance and let the beasts take care of him.
I believe in justice, Ferelden, not unbridled slaughter. I will not let prisoners be eaten just because I don't want to get my hands dirty.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
Sure.
What about he?
Isabella.
What? Too soon?
Too soon, too personal, too... everything coming from you.
Oh, sore spot.
If you don't shut up, I'll give you a sore spot.
I think this might be backwards. I think the horn is supposed to be the other side. But anyway. Sure.
Stack it as fast as I can. Don't you worry.
God. You're thinking of someone else over need of the brine.
Hurt him.
Don't give him
Guard Captain.
Try me!
Woman just casually walking through a fight. And Bethany preventing me from jumping backwards. And is that Isabella just standing there?
Hawk, I've seen you with Mirren before. Did he send you to get me? Harriman's guards killed all my men. I thought I gave them the slip, but they found me. You tell Mirren I never turned on him.
I'm not going back until you can walk, limp or crawl, behind me.
I think I can walk. He got it before Harriman's men could do much damage. His rear guard saw us coming. They fell on us from all sides.
Which any professional would have expected.
That's him. That's Lord Harriman.
Most of my enemies would not stoop this low. Are you working for Conrad Tooley? Perhaps Lady Reinhardt?
What have you done that so many people want you dead?
You sound Ferelden. So you should know I'm the one who convinced the Viscount to send aid to Denerim. Many of my fellow noblemen resent that. They want me dead before he sends the money, so they can reclaim it for Kirkwall. Will you kill me for this?
This is not a job I can complete.
Thank you, Ferelden. When I learn who sent you, I will be sure to leave you out of any retribution.
I don't want to be the one to tell Mirren you did that.
Okay, this is...
You remind me of the captain won't shut his full mouth about.
You're thinking of someone else, O Maid of the Brine.
That was interesting.
Watch out!
Lord Harriman, what do we do with the human?
Stand down. She's not our foe.
What was that about?
Assassins. The boat to Ravane is within sight, but the Carter would see me dead before I get there. How would you like to make some coin?
Wearing that... So, something I understand about being on a boat is that wearing armor pretty much guarantees you'll sink, and that's really heavy armor. But then there's also kind of thing where if you fall overboard, there's a pretty good chance that they won't be able to retrieve you anyway, so...
I've never seen a dwarven lord.
I'm Renville Harrowmont, the last of my house. My family was once revered in Orzammar. Now I'm nothing but a surfacer on the run.
You must have greatly angered the Carter for them to attack you with so many witnesses around.
My family was murdered one by King Balin, after my uncle failed to claim the throne. Balin's reach is long. and his vengeance a terrible thing to behold.
So, this is one of the consequences of decisions made in Dragon Age Origins. I think this also happens if you who put Haramont on the throne. I think one of... I don't think it's Balin, because... Well, obviously not Balin. Balin dies as if you do that, but... I think one of House Adukin is then on the run.
I'll clear the way for you, Haramont.
Dispatch these ruffians and I'll pay you what I can now. And by the ancestors, I will reward you proper when I am safe. What is your name?
Hawk.
A good name. I will remember it.
The Carta has several groups lying in wait for us. Take the battle to them.
Alright.
Just waiting on a good ship and I'm back on the waves.
You don't look like you're dressed like a sailor, but, you know. Oh, I wonder if we're going to be attacked soon. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna loot these guard corpses.
Make her turn his gaze on you, child.
Hi.
Haramont spoke to you, didn't he? Whatever reward he offered, we'll offer you more to kill him.
No.
How about I take care of you instead?
Stupid bastard!
Whatever you say, Miss Air. Ship shape.
Pizza.
I wonder what kind of explosive that actually is, because the only people in this setting who have gunpowder is the Kunari. I mean, there are, like, other kinds of explosives, like low explosives, but... We don't want the
Watch out by the Canary compound. They seem very angry.
Wow, that guy could speak well as paused. And I mean, thank you for the warning. I'm kind of in the middle of something, but, you know, thanks.
I'm looking for some cargo.
You're in luck. Cargo all around. Take your pick.
A laborer with a smart mouth. You hardly ever see those.
What do you want?
I'm looking for crates sealed by the Orlesian Port Authority.
Haven't seen any. Sorry.
Talk to the harbour master. I'll bet he's got information about your cargo. He's in his office.
Hey, if you're done wagging your tongue, can we get those sacks off the docks?
Right, come in.
Did you?
Look at someone wrong here, and you'll get a knife in the back. I don't know you, you don't know me.
Have at you! I'll make you cry for your mother!
One more.
Hey, Shady.
In the market for something special, friend?
Hate solid ground. Rather get planked than grounded.
If you see a blonde elf girl, run. She's probably a blood mage.
Right. Hello, Harbour Master.
Shipping manifest.
I think I lost it.
Well, then you can't bring your goods in. Viscount's rules, not mine.
You should take credit for those rules.
Ugh. Adam, deal with this.
I apologize on Liam's behalf. He is a very, very busy man. I'm Adam, the Harbour Master's assistant. I understand you're looking for Elysian cargo. I have seen the crates. I can't remember where. Such a shame.
I didn't mention Orlesian crates.
I can't imagine what you mean.
The clink of gold coin often jogs my memory.
They say your life flashes in front of your eyes before you die.
You're not going to kill me in broad daylight. No one's that stupid.
Is this enough to help you remember?
Ah, it's coming back to me. The cargo is in Alton Woodrow's warehouse, by the dock. I'm glad we could help each other out.
By the dock? Which dock? There are a few docks here. But, you know, I guess I'll just
You know
figure it out. No, we definitely don't. No clue about it.
The alienage is dirty, crowded, and full of awful elven diseases. Ugh. The chantry is open to all. Come, rest your heart and hear the words of our prophet.
Those are some swaying hips. I mean, it's not every religion that has, like, absolute prohibition against their, clerics, you know, engaging in that sort of thing. Oh yeah, I was going to look into these boats to see if there is actually anything about them. Whether or not they're actually, like, you know, they're quite distinctive. I wonder if they're actually a medieval design or if they're something else.
I wager you've a bright future ahead of you. Take this. More will come, as promised. May the stone look after you.
I know your face. The boys will each after you.
You're thinking of someone else, O Maid of the Brine.
Someone coming. Tell the others.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm right here just to loot this.
This is private property.
There's a fire on the other side of this row. Get help before it spreads.
What?
Don't you hear the screaming? Are you deaf?
I don't hear anything.
Shit! A fire could destroy the loot. We have to check.
But...
Come on!
I'm sure they won't, you know, come back after investigating and finding out there's no fire. I can't get through there.
Watch your step.
I can't get through there. They're crates.
That should do it. Now you fall!
carefully avoid the actual mission.
I don't like the looks of this.
Oh.
All set.
Trap! Done.
Black Hand. A blend of 27 toxic plant essences with a healthy dollop of cobra venom for that extra kick. That poison will kill a man in 2 breaths. Can I have it?
No. Hello again. And out we go.
In your skin.
So I'm told.
Does it hurt?
You do not want to know the answer to that.
Hi guys, how's it going?
I know, Face. The boys in Orlais named an itch after you.
You're thinking of someone else, O Maid of the Brine.
Does faster mean something different to you? I'm not up on my useful to idiot translation.
Stacking as fast as I can, don't you worry.
Okay. And that's where I'm going to call it for this one. Thank you for watching, doing any brilliant things with YouTube's buttons, and have a nice day.